Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is another episode of Showing Up where I am taking up space on the internet with art so that you can watch something that is calm and gentle and peaceful, and you can fall asleep, you can just watch and let the words roll over you, or you can what they call body double, and that is craft along. So it's the world is yours to do as you wish. I need to wheel my cart over, started everything. Oh, we are all a dither. We are all a dither today. There is so much going on. So where to begin? So I would like, this is where I think I have some mental capacity at the moment, and that is with these. Didn't these turn out nice? Okay, we're not going to worry too much about that yet. So these turned out really nicely. We need to have a backing because these are going to be postcards. I was able to get, so I went out, back up, slow down. This weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, so that's sort of like a Saturday, Sunday, Monday thing. Monday's the official holiday, but as with all sort of big holidays, you want to, there's usually entertaining that happens over those 5 days. So we've got that going on. We have the start of the ALCS, which is the American League Championship Series, which is a baseball related thing. This is the top 4 teams. Each pair is then competing for something called the ALCS, and the Blue Jays are one of the final 4. So exciting. The entire, I'm going to say country, because we are pulling in some rock and roll viewing stats that across the country. So there is baseball going on, and who doesn't like to get together with a whole pile of people and watch baseball and or go and or all of the viewing parties, etc., etc. One of the events that I did yesterday was go out for dinner to a restaurant, and that restaurant has you know, those little community booklets that are, you know, here's like the local events and blah, blah, blah. I need a cup of tea. Oh, that's good. In any event, this was the Halloween version, and there were all kinds of really fun pictures and so on and so forth. So I did a pile of fussy cuts. May go on there, may go in the other journal. Not sure. That's my plan for being able to put these on here, maybe. I also have stickers and whatnot and so forth. And then we need to do the backing on something. And I have these, let's be careful, 3 fall journals that have a lot of, like, not those, okay. Give me a break. Like this. As a potential for collage. So I want to go through these, and that's sort of, I think, going to be the main thing. I've got my learnhip.com random conversation questions. Do not press start here because the start button is just down there. Are you up to date? And so I am super excited, and so you can absolutely feel, I can feel my energy like absolutely hyped because the first game happens tonight at 8. This is something that I did. So I'm working on the Inktober. One of the prompts is starfish, and I have this comes from the dollar store. They sell various shapes, and I just took the back of an egg carton, glued it on so that I can have a stamp. This doesn't need to be a forever and ever thing, but this actually is, I think this will work pretty well. I just needed to be able to stamp, and this has a nice sort of hand feel to it. So also helpful if you don't have great motor skills, you have something that is much more easily grippable than just something that's little, okay, place that down and then you got to pick it off. It's like, no. So, all right. Are you up to date? You may be up to date. Let's just take a moment. Calm the little body down. Don't have to worry about these yet. What I need is some sticker backgrounds. And we can go through these books. That's another thing. Maybe I can consolidate one of them. Which is the smallest? They're all pretty. Oh, this one. This one's pretty. I could probably consolidate this one. Is this the same as one of them? That's the same as that one. Okay. So let's go through this one first. And we are looking for that kind of thing. Do this. So I'm pausing because I can just peel and stick. Or do I peel and stick and... Let us not overthink. Let's pull one of these out. So we've got that, and we have that. We have that, and we have that. I don't like that big green blob. I don't like that big green blob. So I'm either going to have that, or, yeah, this is going to be the cover-up piece. Okay, and I think what I want to do is kind of get rid of the squirrel. Okay, there we are. That's a start. I feel like I should start another collage board with this, because there's going to be offcuts. So let's see what's in here. This is the Halloween book that we have. And is there anything that is writable, onable? Some of these pages are really nice. Yeah, let's do this one, because it's got lines. There, okay. Okay. And I still have these silly stickers stuck to my fingers. There. Whew. I feel much better now that I've been able to tell you all of that information. I apologize for it being just an absolute flood of enthusiasm. Okay. And so, this is how craft works. It is so non-linear. Before you start that, you've got to do this, and then you have to do 2 of those, and then before you do that, you need to have 5 of those. And you got to set that up, and then you've got to boil that. You've got to go get that and wash that. There we are. There. Turn that over. So we're just gonna start at the corners. It's kind of what Gail does, Gail Agostinelli. There, okay, wow. So we're doing 2 things. We're sticking to either here or here. And I'm trying to get this reduced. I wonder if I can do the 2 pages at the same time. So the sticker of this one is what I just pulled out of there. And so there is no duplication. And this is what I can do, because I've probably done this some other point. There's one. Oops. Do it that way. Okay. And I'm going to just plug that there. If I can. Here we are. There. And there. Okay. So I am trying to use this up, so I'm not going to turn a page until I get all of the bits. If you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. There. Okay, there. So those are all bits. I can't do anything with any of those. So next over. Philosophical question. Do we want spaces? I don't want spaces. I want something that's got lines on it. Like this. There. So this is kind of fun because it is a, they're about the same size, if you know what I mean. Like they're all about the same width. Kind of like they planned it that way. I'm gonna do this one first. Weird size. I don't want that one because it's predominantly a white color. Well, I need a piece. There. Okay, that's better. Nope, we want to do it in the line if we can. There we are. There. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, and this one. I'll do two. Get rid of that. That should go this way. Bit of a numpty. Oh well. Because these are going to be cut this way. So this should be up and down. Can I peel that off? I'm gonna say I can't. Oh, hot diggity. Okay, hang on, wait. There. Really straight, it's fine. Oh, so we are not even wanting to be sticky. Well, that's information. That's also not straight. That's a little better. Well, we're gonna leave that be the way it is. Okay, and then this, I'm gonna just put two of them. Top of each other. There we are. Okay, so part of me wants to just peel and match. Is this the thin one? No, it's the thick one. Is this the thin one? This is the thin one. Like I want to do, let's just see what happens. Because having 3 books is a lot. Some of these pages are popping off anyways. There. Okay. Do I want to do non-color lines? No. Okay. This will be one. Wow, I could even get rid of that sheet because I have that line. So let's do that. It does not matter. There. Do that. Oh, fall favorites, that's fun. There we are, okay. Go back to that. And I think I'm gonna just cut that off because it's a little bit. Okay. So I want to take some of this off. And I want to peel it because this is it's release paper. Oh. So here's a whole thing for anybody who might be the least bit interested. In the journaling world, there is like all the high-end journals, and they have all these fancy stickers and so on and so forth. And you can buy booklets. I'm not making this up. You can buy booklets that they call sticker release pages. This is essentially a sticker release page. It's just not made into a book. But if you had 2 of those put together, you could insert those into a, like make a journal page out of them. And then you could then just put in, it's like, oh, I'm going to be using this sticker or that sticker or whatever, and I want to just put them together. So you pre-peel and stick, and then when you're ready, you peel and stick. Huh. Good to know. Same, and this is just another piece. It's slightly thicker. This is thin. This is thicker. So there's 2 different kinds of paper that are available. Useful thing to know. Okay, so where are we at? So I got my sheet of paper. So that's for Peely Stickies. Another squirrel. I'm just not gonna use the noted because that just is, I want to have pictures and phrases, not journaling prompts. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So where are we at here? Oh, another squirrel. Nope. Put that one there. Spinorama. What are you going to be like? Well, that's another noted. And this one is just so like it's barely a thing. You could write on it if you wanted to. The postcards are going this way or that way. It doesn't matter. Oops, 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 oops. I'm gonna do that. There. What about you? I think I'm just gonna cut you off. I'm gonna get rid of that one. It's not really all that. It doesn't send me, as my mom would say. There. Sure. There. And so that, like, it's almost done. Yes, that's what we're supposed to do. So I am now creating my own little stick and release page. And this can be my holding page. Oh, that's satisfying. I want to use up my stickers. That's kind of why we're doing this. Oh, slurp. How much do you get in here? Oh, I got $2 at Michael's, I think. Look at us. 30 sheets. Okay. Quite often they will tell you how many. Oh, 712 pieces. 712 divided by 2 is about 350. So you would need to do 2 stickers every day for an entire year. That's a lot. So this is kind of the same, but not really. And then grateful, thankful, blessed. There. Does that fit? Oh, it does, kind of. We're going to make it fit. There we are. Ooh, next one is another coffee. Let's do something else. Let's do these. There. don't need to worry so much about the lines being perfect, because a normal postcard doesn't even give you lines, and everybody is woo squirrely squirrely, so it'll be fine. And I don't know that I want to put that on there. How about this? Comfy cozy. There. And I just don't want that leaf and that leaf too close together. Ooh, we may be able to get rid of this one, because I've got the strips all done. Look at us go. Gather would be fun because it's by the squirrel. Put that there for a second. Put that up there. There we are. Okay, and then gather. Kind of amusing. Okay. There. Death will fall vibe. And then one more of these. So I'm thinking about things that I have to do today, and one of the things that I need to do today is go pick potatoes. Still haven't got my potatoes done. So that is a task, because of course we need to eat said potatoes. And you need to get them out of the ground to be able to eat them. Am I keeping this now? Because I have a project? Sure. These are too small. They're going to go there. That's just a lot of stuff happening. Oh, come on, you can peel. You can do it. Okay. So there's that one. Okay, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. The squirrel is everywhere. We'll do another one of these. Oh, slurp. For the squirrel, so each corner is going to have a squirrel at this point. Or 3 of the 4. Oh, and noted. Nope. Yep. Okay. There. Ooh, we had to skip that corner a couple of times. Do this. There. Oh, you live right, you live right. Booyah. Not particularly straight, but I don't care. The point is, this is supposed to be fun. There. Just need some oomph. There. Nope, nope. Yep. I wonder if that would be okay. Sure, let's try. Let's try. Oh, no. Let's do it up here, and then it could be covered, maybe. Okay. Then I have a bunch of these stripy stripes. Okay. Are we doing okay? Where are we at? So that's a thing. We didn't want those. This goes here and here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. This is slightly different. Okay, so all of that. Oh, so I must have torn that out. And that goes there. Okay, and this is all circle. So, ixnay on the Urkel says. That goes, oh, there's another apple. I was looking for apples earlier. Ooh, so we've been cutting this out. Cutting out. Yep. Snalphabet, snalphabet, snalphabet. Okay, so then this, I'm going to say goes here. Is there a one? Is there a one? Yes, there is. There's that one. Goes in there. And now we're up to here. Okay. So these are nice long ones. Well, let's pause. Let's take this shorter one out. And I'm not going to use that on there because it's not, it's just it's a camper. And we do not need to keep everything. There. I feel like one of those lines should just go right up and down there. Like that. And then we need like a little squarey square. Sure. There. Oh, and that's good because that sort of seals that in. And then how's that for the rest of this? Do that? Sure, let's do that. Well, that one is a better one because it's a darker doodly-doo. I wonder if it fits there. Sort of. Not really. No. So we're taking this. And this is going all the way up and down here. Try there? Sure. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Then this can go just like that. Ooh, that's not straight. That's not even close to being straight. It'll be fine. No one's gonna care. They're gonna go, oh, you sent me a postcard. Isn't that great? And then that's what the point is. Literally. Literally. There. So that's going to be what the postcards look like. Okay, so we're hour 40. We're at minute 40-ish. What I kind of want to do, oh, this is a sticky. It didn't come all the way to the edge, and I glued it. It's fine. Okay, so we don't have a lot of this done yet. But we might be able to come back and do some of these other stickers, because I think I had that originally planned, and then we have abandoned that as a plot. Okay, so let's get some of this out of the way. I want to cut these. I want to get a couple of postcards. Well, a couple. I want, yeah, a couple. 3, 4 inches, S'il vous plaît. So that's that, that's that. There's one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And what do you look like? What do you look? Oh, nope. Yeah, we're going to need to take 1/8 of an inch off. Boo! Oh well, it'll be fine. No one's going to know. Oh, look at that. Almost perfectly those lines. Okay, we ready? You bet, Eddie. Oh, okay. So there's one. Okay, so that's got to go that way. And there's there. I feel like that's better because that's where an address would go. This has got to go that side up, and that's got to go that side up. So we have a pencil. Let's try doing that. Okay, I think I'm moving on. Oh, that's the short one. Oh, that's pretty. I'm moving on from doing this, which was wildly successful, I'm going to say. Okay, so we got to that point. Any kind of marker we want to put in there? Like a... Oh, if I only had a piece of paper, it would be so much easier. There. Can do that. Okay, okay, okay. So we've got those and we've got edges. And I think I want a purple or orange purple. Yeah, that feels good. Oh, I didn't do the corners. That's funny. Okay. So we've got those there, and then we have all of this, which is all of the clippy clips. Okay, so those haven't been cut out yet, and those haven't been cut out yet. And so I want one that is specific to pets. So, or doggos. So that's a doggo, 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 doggo. What are you? You're a pumpkin. And soft steps, I think, might go there. So, some things. That would be so fun. And there's that. So we could just edit that out. Don't think this is going to fit. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, this comes from here. There was just other language that I didn't want to keep. Oh, that goes that way. That way? That way. Maybe this way. I'm not sure. Okay. No, there's a big one of that somewhere. Not really Halloween-y, but I like that as an image. Oh, yes, this one. There's another doggo eating out of the treat bag. Pull it over there. Might be able to do that. Where is it? Here it is. See, that's massive. That's hilarious. And then there were some really nice dark ones, like dark. Oh. That feels kind of interesting. Not sure. What are the other sheets? Okay, so there's a lot of like dark town kind of, like this feels very, maybe that's what I need to do. So the trees and the edge, I'm not a huge fan of that. What's that look like? That's actually too bright. Move it down a bit. No, this actually does work. Maybe that's what I need to do. Have the dark trees. Ooh, that's better. Have the dark on that side. Okay, so that's sort of a thing. Okay, those are just cutouts. Cut him out. He could be a thing. Need key lights. I just don't like a black eye. You know what I mean? Like without something happening in the eye. I find it kind of weird and upsetting. Okay, so let's sort of do some sorting here. So this hat, these were hats. So like you could do something like that. Okay, so these are the buildings, okay. These are all of the doggos. Okay. Large, these are wee little, I like these a lot. Hello Fall is also fun. And so is that square. Maybe, not sure. She has an odd expression on her face. Okay, so those are really the ones that I can use, I think, at the moment. And then these are going to go back here. Oh, technically speaking, we've got bits. We've got bits. Okay, and I need to be careful. Oops. I'm just going to keep the bat for grins. Oh, the sun's out. Okay, now it's really hard to see black on black. I'm not going to lie. There, I think that's where the hats go. This. So you could do that and then just get rid of that and that, and then you could actually have Buddy wearing a hat. And she could technically be wearing a hat too. What did I want to do with you? I wanted this. Create some kind of a background that actually gets rid of the golden entirely. It would make him pop. Make him pop. There. This feels far more playful. Like Spooktacular Halloween might go there. We could get Trick or Treat there. And then this could just be the plain one. If we got rid of Buddy, I might be able to do that too. Okay, so what do we need to do? I need to do a little bit more. I think fussy cutting around you-ish, kind of. Not a lot, just a little. And we need to edit you out. Where are you? Oh, it's Medusa. Release the Craftin is doing a craft story time where she tells us a story while we watch her do some making of things. And she's telling Greek myths at the moment. And it is very entertaining because there's, like, we were taught Greek myths. And there is a lot that is edited out because it's for school-age children. They lean right into it. Oh, yeah, that's where it is. There. How's that? So we need to move some of this out of the way. Let's get at least this card done. Let's try. Let's shoot for that. So I'm thinking this might work right there. And that goes like right there. And then this can be kind of like right there. And you need a little hatty hat, so we're going to take that off. Maybe not so much around the face. Okay. And so I need to take some of that off. It's hard to figure out what that is. Oh, it's her feathers, I think. I think it's her feathers. Okay, that's not going to fit. So you could just say Spooktacular? Sure. That'll work. Buy it for $1/4. I would. Okay, now we gotta glue this down. Glue this baby down. So that's gonna go on there. That's gonna go on there at about that spot. That's gonna go up there. This is the one that I'm most worried about getting right. Where's their glue? Where's their glue? Oh, and it's a patchy thing. Nuts. Did I just move that? I think I kind of did. Well, it's going to be what it is. Way too much glue. When Janet Nash puts her mail in the mail, postcards in the mail, she always bids them a fond farewell and a safe journey, happy mail. I find that kind of pleasant. There. Kind of like that. We're just going to give that a little bit of an edge because we can. Oops, right. Didn't mean to jiggle. There. And where's everybody? There's everybody. Yep, that'll work. I need some more glue. Ow. Down to my last stick. Goodness. Last stick of the box that I bought. And I've bought pieces because the last time I was at the store, they didn't have these boxes left. That might have been because I was there at school, or there might be trouble brewing at Yoo-Hoo. Ah! Whoa! This has gone all chunky. You should see the glue that I've just peeled off. Look at that. Okay. And get your little doodly-doo right there. There. And we're going to do it like a little hattie hat. Just a little bit less. Yep, that'll work. I might feel like, can I get rid of that? The eyeball is kind of bugging me. That's what the trouble is. There. Good enough. Okay, and we have spook-and-tacular. Oh, and we've gone over an hour. There's spook. And then tacular is going to be on the wonk. Come on. Need some glue. get. There. Okay. So we're going to stop there. We made a postcard. And I got it right side up. Look at us. Look at us go. Just need to do some trimmies. And if I send this in the mail, I will 100% put it in an envelope, I think. Because I just don't trust the mail. But there we are. That's fun. I enjoyed that immensely. Anyways, that is all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.